Well, good afternoon. Welcome to another edition of Cod Bites Fishing Adventures. And yes, you guessed it, we're back out for Tunstall number 2. I enjoyed it that much the other day because the weather was great. I'm just going to see whether it was an off day because I've had some cracking sessions here. And I just wanted to see whether it was an off day and there was any fish about. I'm on my own at the moment. I'm expecting to be our kid coming shortly. Both rods are out. I've got one on a Turbot paternoster, short snoods, full black, and I've got a pulley pennel 3 feet, 4 rows, scum mantas and full black. I'm just going to try full black for now. Brought some carp, brought some squid, brought some blueies, brought some black lug obviously, so we'll see how we go from there. I've got a bit of mackerel as well, so we'll see how we can go. Back on the Akios 450s and the Surf Plaster 8000s. Conditions look beautiful. Look at the sea conditions. You know, you couldn't ask for better, could you? All we want is a couple of bites now and we're cracking it. That's what I want, a couple of bites. Fish early on. I got a little rockling the other day. I mean, surely we can do better than that. I'm sure there's more fish out there. There's been some good ones caught overnight around Easington area. But as you know, from one day to the next, fall fish is different. There's a bit of wind today though. There's about 20 knot wind blowing, but it's on the back, southwesterly, so it's not in the face or anything. There's a bit of pull, but not much. I've got one long out and one. I've got one out far and one in shorter, about 30 metres shorter. Obviously, I'm looking for some smaller fish if I can, just to get me off the mark on my paternoster. But hopefully I'll get some fish. Like, it's you know, conditions are good. Couldn't have some better conditions. Just need some fish. See how it goes. There's a few lads on the beach to the left of me. There's one to the right of me, right up there, as far as the eye can see. I'm looking towards Hornsey way, and it's absolutely rammed, man. I can see the beach, absolutely rammed. So it's looking good. We just need some fish, don't we? Definitely see a bite if there is one. I'm well impressed with these Akios 450s. They're really good, really good rods. A couple of them are Surf Plaster 8000s. They're just spot on. Might have to lower the rods a little bit though, because there is a bit of wind blowing. I don't want my stand to go over. Although it's pretty stable, that stand, but you just never know, do you? So, you know, I don't want it disappearing, like blowing over on my new rods. So if I get any action, I'll be back, fellas. I just thought I'd bring you in on the intro. We're back, but the camera's going to have to be low, fellas, because it's blown over 3 times already in 5 minutes. The wind's pretty bad, really. I don't want to damage the camera. It's gone over quite high 3 times now. So I've got it on its lowest legs at the moment. I might be able to raise it a little bit, but not much, because obviously I don't want to damage the camera. Sorry if you got a bit dizzy, but it's the way it goes sometimes. I just don't want to damage it. I should have brought a bag and I could have filled it with stones and hooked it down, but obviously I forgot it. Then I'd have weighted it down, but the wind is pretty strong. It's about 20-25 knots and it's blowing a bloody holy at the moment, but it's in our favour because it's blowing, you know, from the back like, so it's not affecting the cast at all. It's just a bit rough. I'm a bit dubious about the stand, but I've buried it pretty deep, so you know, it should be alright. It's a bigger tide today and it's in quite a long way, to tell you the truth, already. And it's not our tide for about another 4 hours or so. I think our tide's about 4:20 to 5, and the time now is 1:34. So it's 4 hours to high. So I've timed it to perfection today. I'll put you on the rods for a little bit, but I don't want to leave the camera on so long. I don't know whether you can see me or not, because I can't get down that bloody low, but you should be able to. I reckon you'll be able to see them. If I get a bite, you'll see it. If I can find a bag in my box, I'll fill it with stones and I'll weight the camera down so it can't blow over. You know, all it needs is a bit of weight on it. It's just a bit light. I sometimes put my bait bag on it, but there's not a lot of weight in my bait bag either, really. That's the way it goes. Wind should be alright because I've got my radio mic on, so it should kill all the wind off, hopefully. I just moved it a bit further down than I had it the other day because you don't want to hear a load of breathing on my video. Like, I do have a bit of asthma now and again, so, you know, climbing up and down bloody beaches and cliffs, it does set off a little bit, but I'm alright. It's all good. I just need some fish. I'll settle for anything to begin with. You know what we're looking for, but I'm not going to jinx myself. Sea conditions look great, it's just whether there's any fish. Loads of colour. You know, 200-300 yards out, plenty of colour. I did get some lovely bites though the other day. I mean, nice big pull downs. I had one slack liner and I missed it because I was looking about the bloody camera, as you do. Like, it's the only problem when you're filming. You can miss a lot of bloody bites because you're too much faffing about, turning cameras on and running backwards and forwards, getting your mic on and stuff. And you can miss a few fish. You know, I'll probably catch more fish if I didn't look around with a camera, but that's the way it goes, isn't it? I'm not sure whether this one, the pennel on the left hand side, in fact I think it's the paternoster, that one, is it? Is it the paternoster? No, it's the pennel. I think the pennel might be bloody in a snag actually. You're looking at it, it's real tight. I'm hoping it isn't. I hope it's found a gully and it's sat there. But you never know. Right, I'll be back if there's any action on them cameras and I'll try and sort this tripod out so it doesn't fall over. In again, fellas. I don't think you can see these bloody rods. I hope you can. Far rod. Just had a big, nice bite. Just keeping an eye on it. It was a nice pull down that. Do you know, I think there's some decent cod about. Certainly not missing the bites, they're easy to see. I think it was just having a sniff. That's the, I think that's the pennel at that side. Definitely think it's the pennel. I probably just have to keep running to the bloody camera because it's miles away. Because I've got it low, I've got to get it further away to get the height. But it was definitely a nice bite, so hopefully it'll come back. Probably a whiting this time, like, I don't know. It wasn't as big as that big pull down it had. It's nice when you're in on the action though and you're getting bites, you know, because it keeps you busy and it keeps you excited. And I get pretty excited when I'm catching fish, especially when they're decent ones, like. You know, not to write home about yet, but I mean, even a little codling off the mark, you know, I'm not bothered, half a pounder. You know, I came for one, I've got one, I don't care now. If I get some big ones, great. It's only early in the tide, we've got plenty of time today. There's a good 3.5 hours left yet of good tide, and then probably an hour down. So it's all good. It'd be nice if I could bring that bloody camera closer, but you know, I can't get the height on it, because with the rods being continentals, I need them up high, really. You see better bites when they're high up. I know they're swaying in the wind a bit, but I mean, I've sort of put them into the wind, so it's not going to blow the rod over. It'd be nice to get a couple more fish though today. I'll be right chuffed if I do. Keep getting these one fish, like, you know what I mean? I need a couple, 2 or 3, 4, 5, you know, have a good session. Don't want to be too greedy, like. The gods might not smile on me if I keep asking for too much. I managed to wedge my camera behind me seat box now, behind the breakaway seat rest, so, you know, backrest, so it's not going to blow over. I just still can't get it high. I think the wind is dropping off a little bit though, closer I get to these cliffs. Yeah, I'm almost frightened to turn the bloody camera off, because I've just got a feeling I'll go turn it off and it'll go. Because these frozen blacks off Mark Ton is pretty nice blacks, real nice and plump. They're holding the shape anyway, I mean, they're real nice blacks. You know, they're as good as fresh when they're as good as that. Well, there you go. I'm in this time, definitely. Probably a whiting, like, but there you go, and there you go. Quite a few bites on that. If it goes again, I'll pull it. Oh, I've done that buggy, fellas. I was just about to turn the camera off, turned around, the rod was going. I've walked to it after numerous bites and it stopped. You couldn't write it, could you, mate? You couldn't write it. This is one where I'm going to have to tear the camera off and probably show you the fish, because, you know, I don't want to run the bleeding battery flat on nothing, you know what I mean? So, shame about that. Another good bite missed. So it does cost you a lot of fish, really, playing around with cameras, but, you know, I'll be back if I pull that in, if I've got time to get the camera on. There we go, that should be better. I've sort of lifted the camera up a little bit. Wind's dropping off slightly, but I've lifted the camera up a little bit and I've wedged it behind my box. It should not fall over. because you never know, I might start getting a lot of fish, and it needs to be on camera really, doesn't it? But it's been a better session than the other day already, because I've had a couple of good bites and I've had a nice fish. So not massive, but I mean, it was a cod, that's all that matters. I bothered coddling, or whatever you want to call it. Cod's a cod. Some people like to call them codlings, but you know, the cod out really. So I'm quite happy anyway. I'd like some bigger ones. I like its mum and dad and its uncle and that, but you know, we'll see. Might just start coming on really well. So if there's any more action, fellas and ladies, I'll be back. I'm just going to bring this one in and change the bait on it. I ain't had no bite on it. You never know though with these rods. I might have had one. I am flicking it out massively long. I'm only going about 60-70 metres. You know, I caught that cod on that paternoster, and it was only about 50 metres out, you know. I expected to get it on the pennel, and one man had to drop down bite on, but it never happened. Lovely soft sand here though, lovely soft sand. I put some nice black lug on it. I'm going to put a full black lug on each hook, because I don't want to be too greedy today. You know what I mean? I don't want to be greedy on the bait. Being too greedy don't get you no fish, does it? So they've obviously got a liking for black lug today, so you know, let's give them what they want. So nice to be back out on beaches though. I mean, I know I like the river, but I mean, it's gone off on it at the moment, fellas, so you know, what's the point if you're not getting fish on it? Well, it's been on it, innit? That's the problem you've got. You know, I'm going to put another black lug on that one, that bottom one, because for luck. For luck, I'm going to stick another on. I don't know, I just feel lucky today. You know when you feel lucky? Could be one of them days where you just feel lucky and you are lucky. I mean, 2 years ago Andy had a session of 20 odd fish on the end. I think we had about 8 or 10 cod. You know, so we know this can go mental when they're on. But I ain't seen it like that for a couple of years now. Must have been one of them perfect years for cod. I ain't going to wallop this out because I don't want to go over. I don't want to go over the fish. Seems to be closer in for some reason. Tide slowed down a bit now. It was chasing us up the beach, but seems to have got better. Don't want to get wet bloody feet. Only chucked out about 60-70 metres, I ain't gone stupid. I've got a lovely bait waiting for that other one when I bring it in. If I can find it. I've lost it now. There it is. Got a lovely squid and black lug wrap. Right, I'm going to take a little break there. I just thought I'd show you the cast action of that rod if you can see it, like. I'll be back in a jiffy. There you go, fellas. About 28-30 centimetre whiting. Whoops. Fish number 2. So if it turns out to be a better session, I'll get this back anyway. I'll cast back out because I'm getting bites all over the place. I think our kid's just got a bite. The guys next to me just pulled a double helping in. So that's 2 whiting, a whiting and a cod now. Get him back quick. Get him out of the way. They're starting to hit the rods a lot now. The fellas next to me just packed away, but he's just pulled a double shotter in on his last cast, so you know they're out there. It's about an hour and a half, 2 hours from top now. I don't know exactly because I haven't looked on the bloody watch, but I'm just tightening this line up. I just cast it out and I haven't tightened it. Right. So at least we've got a couple of fish up to now, and it's still only early. I'll tell you what time it is. It's I had a knock on that pedal, but it's only a little one. It's now 3 o'clock, 10 past 3, so we've got an hour and a half to top. It's hard to slow down now, but it has come quite a lot in. You've got to be confident there's a few more fish out there, because things are rotting up now. You know, it does always fish nice, and you know, this venue, kid's just got a whiting. Just talking to some people up there. They just pulled the whiting in, so they're coming in now. Right, I'll take a little break for now, just in case he gets hectic. And Tunstall's turning out good today. So I'll be back if there's any more action, probably in a few seconds of where things are going. Rod. It's definitely still on. We got him? I think so. Think so, yeah. It's a nice bite. I'm not sure whether I've got him though. I've got a slack liner on the other one. I think he's got offhand. Yeah, there's a nice bite that as well. Unless he's swimming in with me like. The other one's just slack lined, look. Might be a little whiting, you never know. Could be a little whiting. I don't think there's out on it though. No. Shame, that was a nice bite. That was unlucky, people, wasn't it? A nice bite that, really. Then we've got a lot of drift now for some reason. I'll recast that because I haven't been out more than 5 or 6 minutes. Got a fresh bait on it. It looks like it's got off my top hook. It's had a go at my circle hook and got off it. Which is a bit unfortunate. One of them things though, isn't it? Where things go. Get this back out, fellas. I slack lamb me again. I don't know if there's a fish on it and it's pulling me in or what. I'll have a look in a minute. I might have got to put the bloody grippers down. You never know. Stranger things have happened. I'll have a look in a minute. Feels like the tide's going out, but it's not. Gotta be careful, I ain't got my boots on. I've got boots, but climbing boots, not wellies. Right, I've knocked that out about 70-80 metres. I'm going to pull this other one in because it keeps slacking me for some reason, I don't know why. You know, there's no reason why I should get a slack line on that. Did have fresh bait on it as well. I could have a fish on it, you never know. I might have missed the bite, it might have slack lined me and missed the bite. I was talking to some people and I may have missed it. Nah. Grabbers are down there, I don't know why it was drifting like that really. But it was. Bit more bait on it. Don't want to send no gear out there, we're not much on it. Is that truck showing? Made it show in there. It wasn't. It is now. I'm just pre-baiting up, fellas. Talking to myself probably, but yeah, I don't know why that was kept slack lining me. I must have forgot to put the grabs on. They looked up down there when I pulled in. Pulled up. They looked on. So I don't know. Maybe there's a bit of drift now. Looks like I wrap round that eye. I'd hate to foul cast this. A thin tip like that. That finds the level. I've knocked that one about 60 metres, I ain't gone stupid. Knocked it well away from the other rod. There seems to be a bit of drift now for some reason. They're not holding like there was early on in the tide. You know, they're looking a bit slack. I'll be back anyway if I get any more action. Just keep an eye on it. First rod nearest to me. Still blowing an ooly, but I mean it's dropping a little bit, you know. Still bloody windy though. Well, there you go. And again. That's two big pull downs. Keep an eye on it because it's definitely not on. Pulls again, I'm going to go straight into it. Something dabbling around with my bait, definitely. Disinterested, wow, that's got squid and black on it. I've had quite a few nice pull downs, but you know they're not always wanting to take your bait for some reason. Hooks are well presented, it's nice bait, so you know that's all you can do, isn't it, really? I mean, I'm not grumbling, like, because I've had some nice action and it's been, you know, an interesting session, so I'm not complaining. Like, I'm trying to keep you out the wind noise because obviously I'm wearing a radio mic, but the wind's still blowing on my back. If I face the camera, it's going to blow into the mic no matter what. So, you know, I'm trying to keep the wind down as much as possible. Don't know where it came from though. As I said, it wasn't forecast. It said 8 to 10 mile an hour. It's been blowing 20, 30. I think we'll get a couple more fish before we wrap up though. I mean, you know, I'm going when it just about dark time. I'm going to be going, and it's now 3:31, so there's an hour and 10 minutes to high tide. I think it'll be dark before it's high. I have got an head torch with me, but I've got no lights. But I mean, obviously, if I got a fish, you'll be able to see it because I could show you it. Like. I'm not that fussed staying late anyway. I mean, I turned up at 12 o'clock, like, so, you know, 5.5 hours is alright, but I'm just fine with that. Our lass has been real understanding. I wish. Coming out twice in 2 days over Christmas, you know, I've tried to make them short sessions, like. I mean, the first time I come out, I snuck out while she'd gone for a kip. As you do, like. Yeah, she popped for a kip, so I disappeared, like. But I just fancied a, you know, a session, like, while it was, like, the weather was alright. But I'll be back if anything happens. Yeah. Just had absolutely a humongous pull down bite. Do you know, I'm going to have to stop running to the camera and putting it bloody on because I'm missing all these bites. That was humongous, man. Definitely some big fish out there. Yeah. About another hour. No. Oh, what a pull down bite that was. Huge pull down bite, and I mean big, you know, on these rods it was anyway. We've got thinner tips. It's dragged me to the left quite a long way, I know. So it's tripped my lead and took it up there to the left. I'm just going to see if it sat there, whatever it was. It could have been a skate or something, I don't know. Usually when they trip your lead like that, they're on, aren't they? It's keeping me interested anyway. It's the camera that's fuffing me though. I'm just keep running back and putting it on because I can't get it close to me because of the wind. I'm probably going to have to bring that in and recast it because it's took me right over there to the left. It's dragged it about 7 or 8 metres to the left hand side of me. That last one I got, when I thought I had it on, it'd come off the top hook. Right, I'll be back if there's any more action occurring. Was exciting though. I almost don't want to pull it in because every time I pull it in there's no there, but some lovely tugs on these rods. You do. You have? Funny, I got one at the same bloody time and all. I didn't get it though. Bottom hook again. Bottom up again, fellas. I mean, it's sickening really. I don't know what you can see because it's bloody pitch black. Oh, you got one? Whiting. Our kid's just got a whiting. I'm not happy really because I thought he was over me, to be fair, but he wasn't. But I don't know what the picture's like, fellas. You know, I ain't got no lights with me, so you know, if I get a fish, you'll get a fish. So I'll catch you if I do get a fish, but there won't be no more filming because I ain't got any lights. So if I get a fish, I'll come on. But if not, if I don't get another fish, I'll wish you all the best for 2025 because I will not be out again this year. For the last time I'll be out. So you know, I wish you all the best for 2025. Try and get a bit of light. You all the best for 2025. It's been good here at Sandlemere. Had some cracking bites. I've had a couple of fish. Andy's just pulled another one in. It's come to show you it anyway. It's come to show you this fish. Come and show them the fish you've just got. Yeah. Come and show them the fish you've just got.
Nice whiting.
Got a nice little whiting. I had a lovely bite at the same time, but I missed it. Oh, that's a nice one, isn't it?
Can you see it?
Yeah, it's a nice fish, that. About 32, 33 centimetre, isn't it? You what? Yeah, they'll be able to see it. Put it on this way a bit. There you go. 32, 33 centimetre whiting. Nice little fishy. He'll be going back. Right, that's it from me, fellas. All the best for 2025. I'll be out again 2nd, 3rd, 4th of January, somewhere on there. Until then, keep subscribing, keep watching. All the very best for next year. Good night from me from Cod Baits and Andy at Tunstall.